Hello all, welcome to Jab, and this is another video in the Learners Launch section. Let's get straight away into our topic. Today we are about to cover the data types within C. Data is the most commonly used term in programming. Data is the raw information input to a computer. These data is of different types in C, which we term as data types. So the type of the particular data is called as a data type. In short, this is the type of the data that is used in the program. The data types we are speaking here are classified into three as fundamental data types, derived data types, and user-defined data types. Fundamental data types are the basic data types available. In C, there are three basic data types. They are integer values, maybe the keyword int, decimal or floating point values, the keyword would be float, and the character values, the keyword would be char, C-H-A-R. These are also called as primitive data types. These are following declaration statement for different data types. Syntax for this is data type space variable. Consider int space x, where int is the data type, x is the variable name, which is of data type int. Float space y, where float is the data type and y is the variable name. Char space ch, where ch is the variable name and char is the data type of the variable. Every data type has some specific memory, like for integer we have 2 bytes, for float we have 4 bytes, and for character we have 1 byte. This is all about fundamental types. Next we will see the derived data types. Derived is the one we got the data type from primitive ones. Some of the derived data types for C are long, double, unsigned, arrays, and pointers. We will see arrays in another video and pointers if possible, as that is less concentrated topic from other languages perspective. The keyword long increases the memory by twice we declared, and the derived data types as below. Syntax for this is derived data type space variable. Say long space int space x. So for int, as we have discussed, it is 2 bytes. When you put the word long, the total memory allocation becomes 4 bytes. In the same way, long float y, same as double of y, which would be 8 bytes. Unsigned int of x, memory is the same as of int, just 2 bytes. The difference is that using unsigned keyword allows to use all bits stored in the value. In a regular integer, the most significant bit, that is the leftmost bit, is a sign bit. Next data types is the user-defined data type. C supports a feature of enabling the user to define their own data types, and of which the most common user-defined data types are typedef and enum. Speaking about typedef, this keyword in C is used to define an identifier that would represent an existing data type. Later than identifier can be used to declare variables. Syntax for this type definition is typedef space data type space identifier. For example, typedef space int space units. Now the identifier will be used as a user-defined type that can further declare some more variables like units batch 1 or batch 2. So batch 1 is the variable. Here the units is of int data type. You may wonder how come it makes difference, but the major advantage of typedef data type is that we can give meaningful data type names, which helps us to improve the readability of the program. Next user-defined data type is enum. The syntax of this declaration is enum identifier and then the values. This is the definition statement. This identifier is a user-defined enumerated data type which can be used to declare variables that can have one of the values enclosed within the braces, known as enumeration constants. After this definition, we can declare variables to be of this new type as shown here, enum identifier v1, v2 till vn. This is the declaration statement. These enumerated variables can have only one of the values that we declared at the first step. An example of this implementation is shown here. Enum day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so on. Enum day, weeks st, weeks underscore end, where we can define weeks st is Monday and week underscore end is Friday. Compiler assigns the integer digits beginning with 0 to all the enumeration constants, that is Monday with 0, Tuesday with 1, and so on. Anyhow, we can override this by using the enum day. Monday is 1 and Tuesday and so on. Here the integer values will start from 1 and assign to it. And also we can combine the declarations and definition of enumeration as enum day, Monday, Tuesday till Sunday, and then we can put a comma and we can put week start and weekend. These are the various data types used in C, and here we have listed the data types and its corresponding keyword. For character, it is char. For unsigned character, it is unsigned char. For signed character, it is signed char. For signed integer, it is signed int. For signed short integer, it is signed short int or just short. For signed long integer, it is signed long int or just long. For unsigned integer, it is unsigned int or just unsigned. For unsigned short integer, it is unsigned short int or unsigned short. For unsigned long integer, it is unsigned long int or unsigned long. For floating point, it is float. For double precision floating point, it is double, and for extended double precision floating point, it is long double. Well, that's it about data types, and we wrap up this video. Do like, share and subscribe for more content. We'll meet you in the next video.